And thank God for that the gospel goes forth.
Hi guys, I was just sitting here thinking
But especially right here, we try to see that
how great it is to be a Christian.
and it is God's word.
There's gonna be people,
So, if you have a question,
friends, family, loved ones
and how
that you're gonna run into
to have an opportunity
that are gonna tell you,
to live.
you're doing too much,
Not a dead man,
or
not one that will take you spiritually.
Christians really don't have to be that serious. You know, all you have to do is believe in the Lord and just go on about your business. And
But of common sense, of peace, of understanding, and that understanding.
no, that's not true. I mean, all you got to do is look at the life of Paul, Peter, Mark, Luke, all of his disciples. Those were Christians. Those were the people following Christ. They were Christ men. You know, Christianity is really watered down these days, and the gist that the normal, everyday people around you are reigned with, what is rained down on them, the Christianity rain that is rained down upon them, is so incredibly watered down and diluted with Catholicism, and false worship and standing and going up to the altar to bow down before a priest. And, you know, I mean, that's just nonsense. It really is. I mean, you get your wisdom from the Word of God. That's what it's there for. You know, but I mean, you know, it's great for a true Christian to be for these things to hit them, because, you know, you got your shield of faith up first of all, and it's a spiritual warfare, you know, and you know, that shield of faith will quench all the fiery darts of the wicked one, which would be Satan. And you can find that out in Ephesians 6 chapter 12 on down, or Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12 on down. Talks about the armor of the spiritual armor of God, and it talks about the sword, and that's the only weapon that is mentioned in there, and that sword is the word of truth. It is the Holy Bible. The word of truth is Jesus. You know, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of true Christians out there that say, you know, I only like to continue in Jesus' word. That's perfectly fine, because Jesus taught what he taught, and it all makes sense, and that's what he wanted you to do, was to follow him. If you want to stick to the gospel, then stick to the gospel. You know, I'm a guy who I believe the whole word. I believe in everything that's in there, that it is a truly message from God, and that it's all for us, for our benefit, for our loved ones' benefits, for the people we don't even know's benefits, to see us do the things that, you know, Christ would want us to do, and be like, you know what I'm saying, whoa, this person is smart. The only reason we are smart is because we do what Jesus told us to do. He told his disciples to continue in his word. And if you continue in his word, the truth shall set you free. Okay, first of all, we go back and say, truth is not a lie. Knowing the truth is going to make you wise. Knowing the truth is going to show you how to discern a lie. You understand what I'm saying? That's why the Bible was put here for us. That's why it was put together. That's why it was written by godly men. I want to read out of an ESV version of the Bible. I normally like King James version because I'm an English speaker. If I wasn't an English speaker and I was a Greek speaker, I'd definitely go with the Greek manuscripts, but I'm not Greek. But yeah, ESV is a little bit easier to understand. And if you're a Christian and you believe in Jesus Christ, and it really doesn't matter what Bible you read, you know, as long as you read it and you place it in understandings. But you got to understand that the beast and the Revelations, the Catholic Church is definitely watering down the new translations of the Bible. So I strongly recommend you read King James unless you are totally, you are a light for Christ. I mean, there's no other way around it. But here's the ESV version. I think it's pretty legitimate. It's we are in Thessalonians 2, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and we're going to start out with verse 13. It says, "As for you, brothers, do not grow weary in doing good." So when you have these hard times, don't grow weary. You know the best has come for you. You're going to get a crown. You're going to get a crown for everlasting life. In verse 13, or verse 14, excuse me. "If anyone does not obey what we say in this letter, take note of that person, and have nothing to do with them, that he may be ashamed." Okay, so we understand that it's pretty serious, okay? We understand that that's pretty serious. So if a person is not adhering to the letter they are reading right now in Thessalonians, you might as well just close up the book and not pay any more attention to it, because you aren't a Christian. I mean, if this pertains to you and you want it to pertain to you, then you continue in it, and you're going to gain a lot of wisdom. You're going to know how to walk in the world following Jesus. Okay? And that's serious. And it's strong. You will get stronger. That's what the book is for. It's for us to be guided. And then verse 15, "Do not regard him as an enemy, but warn him as a brother." So we have brotherly love, okay, or tough love. Verse 16, "Now may the Lord of peace himself give you peace at all times in every way. The Lord be with you all." Okay, so we'll end there. And and that's what the Lord wants. He came to give us peace. He came to give us understanding that we can always go to his word, and nowadays we have the internet, so if something doesn't pertain to if something pertains to the way we are feeling in life, we can always go to the internet and look it up and see how it goes with the Bible, because the Bible is a smart book, okay? The Bible is the Word of God. The frequencies that resonate out of this Bible, because everything has a frequency, will touch you, will grab you. If you believe. If you don't believe, then it's still resonating in you whether you want it to or not. So that's the Word of God for you. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. What is a word? It's a sound. What is sound? Frequency, resonating. Does everything resonate with frequency? Yes, it does. Even Jesus, whether you believe